very common, and all due to private agendas. And then after disunity for a while, society began to regret. So at the end, they still find ways to unite. So I cherish this platform a lot. So that's why I'm here in Sokong.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Okay. One more question. Sorry. Yeah. Dr. Hafiz, you have been with us with MPCAM for the beginning. Do you have anything to say?
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. For me, it's like balik kampung. I've met back my old friends, my siblings, and I cherish time when I was raised up, trained with them along. So I think, although I also with a new family, and I've married with Perdim, but still eventually I balik kampung juga. I have to balik kampung lah, and I thank you very much lah, because MPCAM, that it shapes who I am today. Thank you very much.
Okay. We also like to thank our brother Chua, brother Pramjit, and Dr. Hui, of course, all the way from Penang, and some of our brothers and sisters from afar too. Okay, it still boils down at the end of the day to unity. Okay, we can be very busy with our own things and doing our things. We can be very active, on FB, social media, and all that. But at least once a year, we'll be very grateful. We can see every one of you here. Okay, to show your appreciation. We in the committee have done a lot of things, but we do not expect anything in return. We don't want anything. We are just doing for the betterment of our profession. Okay, so it's good. Each AGM every year we have once in a year. We would like to see many of you guys here to give us the support to push us again. Okay, otherwise literally every AGM we have to beg for members to come back. That's not the way lah. Okay, it doesn't give us the push anymore. Okay, sometimes we're just thinking, why are we fighting for? Why are we leaving our clinics? Wasting our time, running here, up there, Putrajaya, up your hand down. They'll call you, just give you a notice of one day. You must come, you must come. All these things really taking a toll of all of us here. At least you guys here show some appreciation. Okay, give us the push, so we'll continue to serve you all guys better. Okay. Are we not in challenging times for medical profession? Ask yourself, are we not? Yes, but I do not believe that we are a profession that has lost its soul altogether. Not yet. Okay, at least it's my belief. Okay. All the values, that reflected in the oath that we all take, and all the values that we have in ourselves that have brought us into this profession, okay, they are as strong as ever they have ever been. Doctors do have struggles, all of us struggles, right? Okay, we struggle against what? Sometimes times are bad, government is not paying attention to us, we have to adapt, we have to get adapted to changes in technology, communication. Patients' expectations are all very high nowadays, okay? Sometimes it's difficult for doctors in the current healthcare system to give patients the care they deserve. So, of all this, how to move forward from here? Again, it boils down to unity. We will stand together as a profession based on our common values, always putting patients first. Is that right? Yes. We will support and respect each other as individuals, as colleagues, who we all care about. We will build trust by being trustworthy. Having served for the past 2 years as president of MPCAM has given me a special privilege of time. Okay, I was able to see what is happening in the healthcare and between our profession across the country. The ability, it gives me the ability to connect with so many of our colleagues, so many of you here. I'm so happy, sometimes to meet you guys in one of the places, meeting place and all that. Okay, and perhaps the most important thing is MPCAM. He has given MPCAM a platform, a social media platform to serve, to lead, and to receive all your complaints, your voice, or your respected voices, to take it to the national forefront. Again, we only can do all this through unity. Everybody talks about unity. What actually unity is? Somebody define unity as what? Togetherness, oneness. When we come together, we are strong, unity. When we are strong, the unity has strength. We can do a lot of things. Our actions will be strong. Okay, our opinions will be strong. Our characters will be strong. Without this unity, the society, the members, is not going to go far. They become weak, poor. People start to take advantage of us. One-sided decisions always been made without our, consultation. We always end up with one-sided decisions by the authorities. So when we get together, authorities, here is the MOH. They have to engage us. So we are at least better off for the past 5 years, ever since MPCAM has been formed. Okay, of course, with many societies like MMA, Perdim, Federation, we form a task force. Okay, with all these people in place, I think nobody can push us around anymore. There will be no more one-sided decision. Do you all agree? Yes. So far, in this term, these 3 years, what have MPCAM achieved? We have managed to stop DS, right? We have managed to force the MOH to regulate the TPAs. We have managed, for any issues, they must consult, they must engage the stakeholders, right? So, at the end of the day, from the day one, since MPCAM has been formed, Brother James Loy's days, we have been fighting for unity. Our vision again, from now on, is still unity. It's difficult to have everybody together, but we always fight for unity. Without unity, we are nowhere. Okay? So, I don't know, from the next AGM onwards, whoever is going to take over, we want to give them full support. Okay? If there's AGM or anything, carried out by MPCAM, we hope to have full support. Dr. Raj, you have anything to say?
No, I think we'll carry on with the next on the agenda.
Thank you, sir. Right, now the next agenda online actually is to go through what the last AGM. It took place last year on the 5th of November, exactly a year ago today. Okay, basically
Sorry, Casey, I forgot one thing I want to tell. Do you all know how this MPCAM started? Or everybody just MPCAM? Do you know how it all got started? Okay, for those who don't know, okay, we must not forget the founder of MPCAM. The founder of MPCAM is Mr. Alex Wan, sitting at the right behind. He was the one who started MPCAM, okay, social media, Facebook, okay. How did he start is, like he used to visit doctors everywhere, whole of Malaysia, and then he comes to sense that doctors don't talk to each other, okay. Doctors don't know each other, okay. They're always in their, four walls. So he started to put doctors in his Facebook and all started a group. Okay, and then from there he added doctor, and then they start to discuss. Okay, start to discuss things and all that. And then the number just grew. Just grew. And then it was the in thing. I can say the in thing there of the day. Okay, any issues you want to know about the country or the doctors or any issue, you just go to MPCAM. Okay. From there, and then during that time, 5 years ago, 1K was the hot topic. So everybody was talking about 1K and all that. And then finally, we, managed to engage, during that time, DDG that time, Dr. Isham. Okay, so we managed to get a lot of engagement with him, and then he advised us to register the society. Okay, that's how we registered it and became MPCAM, so it's a registered society. Okay, and then sadly to say, humbly to say, until today we have only about near to 1,000 members. Okay, we hope to see the number keep growing. Okay, we have to help each other. Okay, without each other, there won't be things to keep going. One man you cannot do everything without the help of others. Okay, so this MPCN is supposedly just for doctors only. There's only one person who is non-doctor, which I know is Mr. Alex Wong. Okay, so anyway, it's a kopitiam. Alex Wong, read through all the requests to join the MPCN website. If he's not a doctor, he will not approve it. Okay, so as far as we can know, or we know, is as far as we are concerned, they are all 100% doctors. If any of us think that they are not doctors or whatever, we can rectify it and rectify it here, and then we tell Mr. Alex Wong so he can get rid of all the non-doctors. Okay, so there won't be any whatever negative thinking about that. It's beyond us. Yeah, Dr. Hui.
Actually, I received a comment from another doctor who said that there were 11,200 members. So I decided to go look at the group. Because it's very easy to check whether you're a doctor or not. If your name is there, I'm going to look in the MMC. What I found out from looking at it, a lot of them are not registered doctors. Alex, are you listening?
Yep.
Some even list their profession as insurance or hairdresser. There are people like that. Some, the full name is there, but they're not in the MMC. So,
that is not MPCA.
no, he was talking about MPCM.
I know.
Yeah, because no, I think please don't interrupt me. So when I saw that, I wrote to Peter actually in August, and I said, look, I've been looking through the database. I've been comparing it with the MMC registered list, and a lot of them are not on that list. And on the MPCAM website, it says connected to 11,200 medical doctors. A lot of them are not medical doctors. So I advise Peter, I think it's better to take it down until we ascertain whether we're really connected to 11,200 medical doctors or not. Because as a medical group, I think you did say values, honesty, integrity, being correct, absolutely has to be there. And if it is not really doctors in that group, we shouldn't be openly discussing a lot of medical things that are quite confidential. I think it has to be vetted very carefully. You can't vet it. Okay, I went so far as to ask the RAS. I also can ask. I said, look, this is a registered society. It's registered under you. It has got X number of members, because from subscription you know how many members, but they have put there 11 connect with. Then she said, cannot. You can only either be silent about your membership. Of course, every year it keeps changing. Some come, some go. Or you put the correct number there. There's only 2 days. You either don't put because it keeps on moving.
Wait. Let us clarify. Dr. Hui, Dr. Jim,
no, medical doctors.
We need to know what's the problem. So where is it?
Medical doctors.
Right. So is the word of medical doctors
It's not medical doctors.
No, right.
They, as you say, they could be housemen or dentists or not registered or dropped out of medicine or hairdressers or insurance people. It's all, I found all that. I have proof.
Remove it. Remove it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remove it.
We 100% agree with what been said here by Dr. Hui, but please let Mr. Alex Wong has a chance to clarify himself.
No, Alex, do you admit what I just said?
Well, Dr. Hui,
database.
in Facebook social media platform, we have OB-GYN who are called Asil. Asil is sitting here. How do you verify?
I saw his face.
How do you verify if he is a medical doctor?
I'm not talking about Asil. I got all the names.
Okay, then there are hundreds of, if not thousands of medical doctors who are into multi-level, into insurance company, into Takaful, into Prudential. They are listed, their profession not as medical doctor, but as insurance agent in their personal Facebook profile.
Okay, I got the full names, but not on the MMC website.
Excuse me, I feel in MPCAM, AGM, we shouldn't discuss about MPCAM platform Facebook. That should be another time.
Okay.
Because we should concentrate about MPCAM issues today and not the members of MPCAM.
This is a website. She's talking about our website. Remove it. We agree to remove it.
Because it has to be accurate reflection. It has to be an accurate reflection of
We
you.
will make a consideration and remove that.
And because Dr. Arasu told me 11,000.
Yeah, okay, Arasu.
You agree with the
Please.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we already started our AGM very late. I'm so sorry to the committee. Can we please proceed the agenda? Dr. Hui, is it a proposal to remove this? Yes. Okay, any seconded? Okay, this was seconded. Can you please note down that this is a proposal? So after this AGM, we will remove this because it already agreed. Okay, thank you so much. Can we please proceed?
One last question,
Yes.
No, let us stick to the agenda because actually don't disturb the flow, please. If you want, after this we have a Q&A. Okay, let's follow the agenda, please. Okay, right. So Peter, any addition thing? Right. Okay. Now we move on actually to the next agenda to tell to discuss to inform the minutes actually of the last AGM, which took place last year, 5th of November 2016. It was attended by 46 members, and for the AGM, the biggest changes actually was change of resolution 7.4. They moved actually the notification to the members from 14 days to 30 days. It was done because we would like to give members have ample of time before the AGM take place to look through the reports, then to file whichever complaint or queries to the committee members. So that's the reason why we changed from 14 days to 30 days. And then to be environmental friendly, we changed it to hard copy to soft copy, i.e. email. However, the constitution do say that if the member requests a hard copy, it's on the page 13. Yes, I'm talking about the last AGM, just in case those people did not attend, wondering why are we changing the constitution last year. Okay, so actually if the member requests actually the hard copy, we will send it to them. No, this is what I say just now. 30 days to give time to members to look through the report and understand and think what they want to ask. Okay. Right. Any question on the last minutes?
You're supposed to confirm and discuss with them.
Yes.
Have you confirmed? Have you confirmed already?
That's it. Okay.
You must go. You read number 2 to confirm.
No, I'm just going to ask now. Any matters actually from the last AGM?
No, you must ask whether those people listed were correct or not.
That's why I'm asking any question on last AGM. Can a proposal? Okay, seconder. Please note down, please. Okay. Next, we move on to the next agenda.
What's the next agenda?
The next agenda basically to run through actually what the committee have done. is not in there.
You are supposed to send the activities report to the members. John, isn't it? 30 days report. So you didn't even send us a report. And I think this is a chronic problem because the first time I came also there was no activities report. And I did point it out. Of course the secretary didn't write lah. Okay, you cannot have an AGM without an activities report. You can go and look at any other society. I also secretary of my own respiratory and so on. We have an activities report. Now the secretary,
we just follow Constitution. Constitution did not state, so therefore it wasn't there.
What do you mean? It says you must send a copy of the, look at the amendment. Okay, I read to you. The secretary shall send a soft copy, at least 30 days of the agenda, including copies of minutes and reports. Report together with audited accounts. So what report? It's an activities report. Okay? And this
was it meant to be activities report?
Yes. If this is the activities,
if that's the case, we might have to change the legislation to make amendment on that.
Why? You must send the activities report.
Constitution must state clearly every single word. You see, it just mentioned reports.
But you didn't send any reports. We were looking for the report, also cannot find. Did you receive any reports, anyone? No, I'm not being criticizing. I'm saying that from the first AGM I came, I already pointed out, even if you are the secretary of a school society, if you're in the college, you still need an activities report when you report the next year. And I think this has got to stop. I'm going to tell the ROS they can't even write a report of the activities that they have done. And the other thing that's in your constitution, because my activities report like this, who are the office bearers, how many members do I have, update, how many meetings were there, who attended the committee meetings, what were the activities carried out, how many seminars, meetings that you attended. That's called activities report. You can write up committee meetings, how many seminars that you organize, how many. You can put there advocacy, what you do, so many. You can do all that. And charitable thing, what you do, you know what I mean, whatever lah. But
okay.
You understand what is an activities report or not? Now I'm teaching you, because at first I tell them 5 years already never do. 5 years never do is quite a long time to wait for activities report. Do you all agree that activities report is required? Does this meeting resolve that there must be an activities report? Okay. But this has been done for 5 years, although I told them, and the committee has to meet every 3 months. The date of the committee meeting should have been clearly stated. How many committee meetings did you all have? No, that's why we don't know. You may have violated that as well. We don't know.
Is it there?
No, is it there? I don't know. It was not sent to us. How would I know? I can't see. And you don't even give to me. You never give to me also. So how am I going to see? None of us have got it. What report? I think the secretary always had the idea that he was absolved from having an activities report. Dr. John, do you agree that there should be an activities report? Dr. John, do you agree? Are you going to disagree with me?
Mr. Chairman, may I? My perspective is that I'm not a great expert in the law. I understand that there's a constitution to be followed, but in many ways, I also trust the honesty of my committee, which we have elected. I don't think they meant any harm, if at all.
But we want again, he's trying to deflect.
If at all we have made any mistakes on the way, we will have to correct it. It may be that in America, they took 400 years to reach to where Donald Trump is. It may take us a while to get all this act into great order. I apologize for the mistake. I didn't think that it was material to the process of the society. I didn't think so. I thought that my friends were doing a good job. They are trying to help the doctors, and they did make a few mistakes. Yes.
No, it is a mistake because if your house is not in order, you can't help.
May I finish? May I? Yes. So yes, I think the committee will see that if this is something that they should improve on, they should. But I didn't think that we should harakiri ourselves. I didn't think so. I think we should improve.
No, actually, if you look at the list of committee meetings, is since November of last year, is 24/3, 11/6, and 17/9. That's not good enough because it's not good enough because the constitution says your committee must meet every 3 months at the very. You only met 3 times, which is not sufficient. Okay, you contravene that. I mean, if you had sent me this, I would object straight away and say that you didn't even meet. You didn't even meet every. Is it not stated in the constitution you must meet at least every 3 months? But you haven't done so. You look at the 24/3, 11/6, and 17/9, and there was nothing after 18/6. There was nothing after 18/6.
Yes.
No, that's contravening.
Okay, we agree.
Right. You are talking about every 3 months, right?
Yeah.
So on the 2017, the meeting was conducted on the 24th of March. Then subsequent 3 months, it was done on the 11th of June. Was it 3 months?
No, but 3 months.
Wait, let me finish. Subsequently, on the June, we did another meeting on the 17th of September.
Late.
3 months, right?
Late already. Late already. Late already.
Oh, right. So, okay,
And then 18/6 is very long before 24th of March,
Casey. Agree.
No, you better.
Yeah.
The date is like that.
Yeah, we agree. Yeah. Because we
No,
got
but we told them already.
Madam Hui Lai Mo, please, I beg you, let us finish short of time.
No,
Please.
I'm not. I just want
We
to
agree.
point out
We agree. The activity
that
must be
we
published.
need the
Yes.
activities report.
Yes,
and
we
we
will do
must
it.
stick to the
We will do it. We agree. That's important. Okay, we'll get it done.
yeah, we'll make sure the next committee to do this. The
I
next
think we
AGM.
better start practice now. Whoever taking the secretarial minutes, please write down. Yes, we all agree.
And then you
Don't want to
stick-
delay the meeting anymore. Please continue. Please proceed. Please proceed. Thank you very much. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Hui, for your points. Shall we please proceed to the room because of time? I'm so sorry. For the next committee, whoever's holding the post, we will make sure that the meetings are done every 3 months. We will make sure that the activity reports will come out 30 days before the AGM. And yes, and we will send it. Yes, we will send this to you also. Yeah, this is late. Yeah. Yes, because this is very late. Yes. We are so sorry that we are late on this. It totally slipped us. But for the next part of the committee, for the next coming new ESCO, we will make sure that 30 days before this will all come up. Activities, also meetings and everything. All right. Okay. Can we please continue? Thank you.
Thank you. So, okay, basically, I'm just going to report actually the activity the committee have attended 2017. Right, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to summarize things actually. So on the 5th of May, actually, Dr. Peter and Dr. Raj actually attended actually the meeting with the title of Mesyuarat Bersama Persatuan Perubatan Profesional Berkenaan Organisation, which is the MCO issue. So all the entire meeting was attended by other associations, all in agreements with all the issues. Then moving on the 19th of June, another meeting was also attended by our President, Dr. Peter, and also Dr. Ganesh, with regards to actually the perbincangan mengenai cadangan pindaan terhadap peraturan yang berkaitan fee. This is something to do with the methadone issue. And then the stand for MPCAM, actually we do not agree on actually the suggestion because the government actually say actually there's an increment of fee as much as